Alright, so, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching from. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi, and welcome to my Tuesday streaming. We're gonna continue on with Dragon Quest II. And I didn't get very far into because the internet went wonky last night. Hopefully the internet don't go wonky tonight. And hopefully the avatar doesn't get too kooky. I messed with some settings and I may have broken her. I have 2 days off to mess with it. Alright, let's get to it. Ooh, feed in the garden. Whoa! Prithee, do not startle me so. I nearly trod in horse manure. If there's horse maneuver and you're staying that close to the horse, yeah, manure is probably the least of your problems, sir. Where's the red key? Yeah, I didn't even wrap this place. Yo, Corsican! Welcome! A very, very good evening. How you doing? I'm a meow meow. Twitch failed, but Discord worked. Yay for Discord saving us! Yeah, you're a cat. Yes, I am. That's because I finished the third game before doing the first and second game. What you got was a dog suit in 1 and a cat suit in 2. Earlier than you get them normally, though. Oh, that's right. I don't have enough money. I gotta go kill stuff. I'm a meow meow. Because I'm pussyfooting around. Huh. Hello, bank. Alright, you guys have nothing for me to say. Deal. Back to exploring the world. I want to collect the shinies and do everything but go to where I'm supposed to go. Bum, 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 bum. Ouchies. Bad bunny corns. Nice. I'm playing through 3 remake now, then I'm done with that. It's 7 reimagined. Yeah! 7's next for me, too. I can't wait! It looks so good. And so much fun. No! No disconnecting! Ah! Really, internet? I just got going. Ah. Well, it dropped the entire everything. I think it's caught up. This is what happens when the temperature goes too warm and everything melts, and now everything is freezing. Warm, it means that the temperatures were finally above the freezing temperature of water, which was 32 degrees. It's finally 60 degrees. Which means all of the snow we've been building up for the past 2 weeks finally melted. Some, it's still out there. Probably really slippery out there. Well, now it's forming ice on the lines. And there's nothing I can do about it. If it gets too terrible, I will have to end the stream. I mean, something went wrong. It won't let me pin the message. Why won't it let me pin my message? You're my chat. Here we're just finally breaking 32 for the first time. It feels like forever. That's us too. So with my bathroom, the shower lost the cold water, but had hot water. Okay, I am posting this again. I just need to pin it. There we go. God damn you. Oh. So it's causing some instabilities. Bay Area, near Facebook headquarters, it's raining. Oh, yeah. And I know in Missouri, it was hot enough that hubby got heat exhaustion yesterday. The weather's trippy, and now it's supposed to go back to cold. This is called climate change. For all those people who think climate change was a lie, I point to example A outside. climate change is when the environment does something beyond what it's supposed to. It's unstable, which means you get unusual weather. I like how this model is tracking. I also don't like her eye weirding out. I will have to fix that tomorrow. I was happy I got it so that my hair doesn't go through my arms. It goes through the dress, not the arms though. So you got rain, you got historical warm, and then you get one day of warm, and now it's gonna go back to freaking frozen. Even Alaska had an unusual winter. Come on, keep drawing more rats, because the more rats you bring, the more experience points I get. Aww. They runned out of rats. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Muster my strength. You hear that, little kitty cat? Muster your strength. With mustards. Because mustards are yummy. Being unable to adapt is kind of dangerous about rapid changes. It is, and that's why it's kind of a big deal with climate change and trying to fix the amount of negative impact that humans are making towards that. Climate change is a natural occurring event, but we're pushing it past the point that nature can recover itself. So the last time we had a mini Ice Age event was during the War of Independence, when Washington went across the Potomac because it was frozen, and usually the water doesn't get cold enough to freeze completely over. And that one was due to a volcanic eruption. So then we make it worse as humans of putting too many chemicals into the atmosphere, and then it can't adapt. They used to call it global warming, but global warming is kind of a misinterpretation of what it would do, because it's not just going to make everything hotter, it makes everything unstable. So bigger tornadoes, bigger hurricanes, colder winters, hotter summers. Don't speak out loud. There's chemicals in the air. Yo, a dear. Please forgive it if YouTube decides to go kaplootsies. It has in the past. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for lurking. And it should be, shh, don't talk about it, because there's people out there that, you know, want to deny that climate change is a thing and that humans are assisting it along. Kind of like how many of you know that the Earth has changed its axis. It's tilted more. Yeah, shh, shh. Don't go tattling on me, no political peoples. I know science. And technically, the more rainforest that disappears, the more that the Arctic areas in the extreme north and south during their winters don't have access to oxygen. Because that is where the world gets its oxygen, when there's snow. Because snow means trees aren't making oxygen. Yeah, and the weather is getting worse. It is. Man, bear, pig was real. Sorry, Al Gore. South Park reference. For climate change. He was. And like, we've known about it for a long time. God, elementary school, I did a report on deforestation in the rainforest and how that would affect the Earth's oxygen levels, especially with the winter areas. And that, God, you're looking at 88 for that. 1988. What is this place? Wallen's Gate. Probably shouldn't be here already. I should probably go get my buddy. My cousin. Sometime you should discuss the dangers of dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah. Magnetic pole polarity reversal might happen soon. Well, here's the thing. The magnetic poles are no longer where the magnetic poles used to be. Like I said, the Earth has changed its axis. So places like Alaska, the sun isn't in the same spot that it's been before. And in the US, that affects the Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley has now shifted more towards the east. Because of the tilt change. I read that if not for dust from the Sahara, the Amazon forest might die. Yeah. Chemicals in the air, it makes the trees harder to adapt. Yeah. We tilted. We did. We tilted. It's not that the chemicals are making the trees harder to adapt. So the Earth is set that chemicals go up into the ozone and it changes out carbon for more oxygen and other nitrates and chemicals that we can't breathe in and the Earth doesn't need, goes up, and then it collects pure oxygen and comes back down. The problem with it is if you send too much up, there's not enough oxygen coming down. It's just going to grab whatever's up there and cause other chemicals to come down or eat away at the ozone layer, thus letting in more environmental issues from up there as well. And dihydrogen monoxide, see, that reminds me of that joke. Two scientists go into the bar. The first one goes up to the bar and asks for H2O. The second one goes, I would like some H2O2, please. And the second guy died. Why? Because he ordered hydrogen peroxide. And all the people who are saying, well, all of these chemicals are gonna kill you. Well, yeah. But everything has dihydrogen monoxide. It's not dangerous. Kind of like necessary. Helm splitter. Sweet. Oh, there's a couple places. There's a place over there I could get to. It's going on a journey. Yo, to Zoom. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our science chat. Apparently the banning of aerosol chemicals saved us by repairing the ozone layer hole above Argentina. Yeah, it actually shrunk it. And then we learned scientifically that there's always a hole in the ozone layer. It's kind of there. It was just the size of the hole we had made bigger. But this is also why trying to move away from fossil fuels is the way that we need to go. Now the problem with electric vehicles is they don't like cold. We just have to come up with something else that doesn't harm the environment. Feels a bit weird having the hero in this game get abilities, then again, classes in Times Warriors 3 remake have new and different abilities too. Yeah. I kind of like that they're going back and they're making it more uniform between the games. Oh, also, I thought even more on, you know, how he said that hero of the game is all depending on your point of view. And I figured out why Harkon and them are all so mean. We're in the underground. We're in the underworld. Now let's go with the Godzilla. Hollow Earth. We're in Hollow Earth. This was the Dragon Lord's area. This was their land. And then somebody started kicking people down a giant hole and sending them down here, and they actually lived through the fall. And because they come down here, they just start fighting monsters. Because they're like, well, we need land. This is our land now. Bugger off. So what do the monsters have to do? They're fighting for their home. Heard we might have better batteries soon from silicone. Yes. Silicone is making good ones, and even the older batteries we have, the lithium, as long as they last a long time, it lessens the amount of chemical waste that's happening. So sometimes the solution is something that's still a bad environmental chemical, but if we're exposing less of it, then it's better because it can, you know, process. So that's kind of why LEDs are really good, because they last longer. Yeah, but yeah, the Dragon Lord had every right to try to beat up all these humans, because we came down here and we're shoving them out, the monsters and the Dark Lords, and we're forcing all this light down here. And they were just down here trying to chill and have their good old life. Damn us mean humans. Anyways, that was a mixed up conversation of a whole bunch of climate change, science, and the point of view of bad guys. And why us as good guys in the Dragon Quest games, we're not really the good guys, we're kind of the bad guys. Moral of the story, humans fuck everything up. Yep. I mean, technically speaking, humans' reaction with the earth is we're a virus on the earth. Occasionally hear good news on cleaning of plastics and microplastics for native monsters facing colonizers. Yeah, see? It all goes hand in hand. And I'm kind of glad we're moving past using microplastics and everything. They are kind of really dangerous. And not just everything in the environment. Dude, you ever get a piece of microplastic confetti stuck in your eye? That shit hurts. And if you're lucky, it doesn't scratch your eye. Commercial is incoming. You won't miss much. I'm just walking around killing things. Because I'm the bad guy. Bullying these monsters. The RPG, the church did it. The church leader is Satan incarnate. Oh, usually. So the church is the good guys. Well, is the church good guys? The church is kind of really pushing for us to, you know, bring the light down in this monster realm. Okay, the church is still bad. Nothing says more about the church being evil than Dragon Quest. Not Dragon Quest. Dragon Age. That's an American RPG. Alright, let's see if I can make it over to that one. There's one there and there. Let's see if they get so strong they try to beat me. So if I keep going, when I get the second guy, is he gonna be low level? I don't know. I found a guide to use. I'm not using it. I'm just wandering around. I'm a cat. I'm harming the environment by killing all these rodents. I gotta turn the heater on. Wah! Yeah, monsters! I don't care if this is your land. This land is my land. This land was your land. I took it over. Okay. Around the house. I feel like I did this in Dragon Quest 1, where I just kind of walked around for a while and uncovered things. And then I just spent the second half of the game teleporting to everything. I should have brought another soda with me. Welcome back from your commercial break. Hope it was fun commercials and not anything, you know, sus. Because it's not like Twitch would put some sus commercials on things. Also, hope you guys like my Valentine's Day look. I really like the hair. It was a great boost find. Little hearts with bows. And this dress was made for somebody with much bigger boobas. It still looks good, but a little on the baggy side. I saw Mr. Trivago teeth again. Yeah! That was a hard fight. I watched your YouTube VOD earlier and heard you talk to me at the end of the video. Ah! I did. Oh, he doesn't have spells. Yeah, it's always weird when it like cuts the signal, but the thing is still going. no, bad bugs. My cart. Oh, I need a sneeze. Oh, and a sneeze. Sneezing hurts. Oh. I need to figure out a different way to do my editing too. I hate editing. Editing's boring. There, kill that guy before he takes me down. Flying me. Ah, they're vulnerable. I forgot it let me turn it on so it told me what they were vulnerable to. Yeah. Oh, the other part I like about this outfit is the ear tips. Oh, that was weird. Don't break your neck, little lady. Yeah, let's see if I can get her closer. Turn to the side. Turn to the side. Yeah, the little ear tips. I like the ear tips. I think they're cute. I got them in all kinds of colors now. Okay, that was a little close for comfort. Oh, and I've learned my buttons. Let's see. Alt 1. 2. Oh, mad face. 3. Sad face. 4. Docked face. Spacebar. Nope, spacebar. Undo the face. There we go. Yeah. Look at me learning my key bindings. I'm getting better at this thing. I just gotta remember where the setting is to make it so that when you blink, both eyes blink together. Oh. All enemies. Stop leveling up every round fight. Really silly options. They are! I mean, especially if you try to talk with them. Like, this one is weird, because then my mouth keeps moving. I think it's for being oh, and I need to edit it because her eyelash is going through her face. I never used them. They've always been there. I've always had facial expression things. There we go. Finally leveled. They dropped a treasure. Medicinal herb. That was nice of them. Give me the goods. Is it worth it? I don't think that one's out in the water. It's out in the water. That one's on the other side of the mountain. Okay. This way. One more thing I can get before I know I'm probably in areas. No! I avoided the sneeze. I've tried so hard not to sneeze. Oh. Of course I do. Well, at least the last time I saw my mama, I at least hugged her. Oh. No, I am not going to sneeze. No, I hate sneezing. Sneezing and puking, the two things I hate doing. What's this? I should go and see what it is while I'm here. Knee him in the groin. Ooh. Wiggle, wiggle butt. I'll probably need to upgrade his weapon. I heard it's safer to just let it out. It is, but I don't sneeze often, and when I do, it hurts. It's like full body sneezes. I don't do little sneezes. I do big sneezes. Ugh. But yeah, normally it's something in your body that wants to come out. It's like, no, evacuate. I just don't want it to. Oh. Oh. If I get coughs, they're really bad too. Oh. Nope. If you sneeze too hard, you can literally die. If you suppress a sneeze, you can literally die. So you do you. Yeah, see? It can go either way. Ooh. Right now, I know it's just my nose is getting tickled because the temperature went down. Who are you? Hi, Bard. At the end of this bridge, which seemeth to go nowhere at all, lieth heaven itself, if the rumors are to be believed. I did go myself to see the truth of it, and did get very wet indeed. I stand here in the hope that my vestments will soon dry. Brr. Would that I were not such a fantastical fool. Okay. Oh, come on, come on. Through the rocks, through the rocks. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh. Yeah! It is defeated. Alright, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Dang, almost never heard of the dying of a power from a cloud. Yeah! Because it depends on why you're sneezing. So if you hold it in, it can force all of that air and stuff back up into the brain, which is bad. Right? So the nose is part of your triangle of death. And keeping and letting it out can cause the same thing depending on why you were sneezing. Stop healing the fucker. I am 100% in an area I'm not supposed to be in. Okay. Run away, cat. We're right there. What's here? A barrel. I knew I was pushing my luck. This is an area where you're supposed to have 2 people in your party. It's also the triangle of death is the worst place to get an infection. I have a long history of getting sinus infections. Probably why my sneezes are so bad. Gear. Change gear. I picked up new gear. Change sickle. There you go, buddy. Better hat. Keep the cat suit. Alright. In the right direction? Yep. Up and over. Yeah! Ouch. See, he just needed a new weapon. That was all. Can probably heal. That's what I get for walking around with the one guy that doesn't have magic. But phone. Woohoo. Boo 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 boo. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Killer caterpillars. Dead. Around the pen. Over here. And then head towards the creepy dark castle. Oh, he runned it away. What a chicken. Oh, chicken shit. I just wanted to kick his butt. Going the right way? Yes. Castle should be here somewhere. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Ba 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 ba. Yo, Canuck! I made it! In approximately one piece. Alright, we're gonna have a Canuck. What do you have, sir? Medicinal, armor, chimera. Oh, I had a chimera wing. I could have just zapped back. Flow of a great conflagration. I pray that not hath befallen our brothers and sisters of peaceful Moonbrook. Moonbrook no longer exists. Sadly. May they rest in eternal pieces and Dragon Quest Builders too. Canuck is a fine, fertile, and fruitful place indeed. Yum yum. Looks like a good litter box. Meowsers. Barrel. Look at them nice little pumpkins. Where next? To Middenhall perhaps, and on the way a sojourn and left wind to break up the monotony of the road. Sounds like a good road trip, dude. This is Canuck, one of the 3 realms founded by the scion of mighty Erdic, and it is a passing pleasant place indeed. Yeah, him and the princess just had so many children, and they had children, and they all wanted a kingdom. I'm a tired face. Well, it has been a long journey. Our own prince is something of a spellcaster, unlike the Prince of Middenhall, or so I hear. But they say that self-same prince is something of a master of the sword. Truly, do we all have our strengths and weaknesses. You know, he was dissing me, and then he probably realized that he was looking at the person he was dissing. Oh, yes. Those of you don't know what they look like. Just because I ain't got no magics don't mean I can't kick your butt. Oh, Right, let's get a new shield. Iron Lance isn't really worth the price. Tangle web. My daughter worshipeth the young princess, while she awaketh each day at dawn to see her highness. Aww. One day I too shall be like the princess. You dream big, little girlie. You dream big. You on your best behavior? Sure. How much trouble can a cat get into? Alright, anything in this hallway? Oh look, it's a saving spot. Seems like a good time to save. I mean, it's only been like 6 levels? I don't know. Ugh. Hey, I finally don't feel like I need to sneeze. That means the sneeze is coming. Wee! Waddle, 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 waddle. Pretty water. Ooh, she had a lot of money in her books. He's handsome as ever. Yo, princess. Cousin, it feels like years since last you visited. Have you come seeking your playmate, my dolt of a brother? Why doesn't she speak in thous, thouses, and speakeths? Alas, he is abroad on an errand of such surpassing foolishness that I dare not speak of it. Okay, you spoke of it. Yo, Highness.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
Sounds. Moonbrook is fallen.
That it has.
Our armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends. Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrain sort, he is
Featherbrain.
assiduous in his daily training with sword and spell.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
The sister said he was off on a stupid
Whatever
errand.
is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own.
Yeah, he sounds
Mine
like a teammate
apologies,
I
fair
want.
Prince. Yet I could not forgive myself, wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee. Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
Yeah, sure.
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart.
Okay, but thou must. Yes, I must. And he's the kind of king who purposely
Is
makes
my
his chair
cousin
bigger than his
Moonbrook no
queen's.
more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
I'm just gonna take a peeky. I knew you'd had stuff for me to steal up here. I mean, borrow. Fully intending to return at some future date when you're no longer king.
Quickly, in here!
We're cousins. What?
What was all that talk of Moonbrook just now? Good gracious! That is terrible news, and I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt for my darling brother. After all, if he is to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to delays. I hardly think that Mummy and Daddy dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook, but at the very least, I can help you find my brother, can't I?
Yeah.
Wonderful! Well, now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits.
Let's go, princess.
But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
I'm the kind of guy that gets shoved around by a lady. Yep.
Well, what do you make of my travelling togs? I sewed them myself, you know. Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye. When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking, or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief.
I like her.
Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
All right, Matilda.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
The blind beyond belief. I have to remember that one. Right? Whatever you do, you don't say it's okay. Well, that's a really loud, long party join. Or anything about, you know, making them look fat. Canuck's finest is along for the ride. While with you, the princess will help fight against any enemies you cross swords with. However, she hasn't officially decided to join your party just yet. The independent-minded Miss won't take any orders from you, nor allow you to rifle through her items or equipment. Enchanted parchments adorned with wisdom that allow their readers to learn new spells and abilities, provided they are capable of harnessing their power. However, reader be warned, one can read them only once before they crumble into dust. Rude. Right? She's there, but she's not there. Whee! So hopefully she's well equipped, because I can't change her equipment. Alright. Let's go get her bro. I've already been there. It's over there, right? Oh, up there. Okay. Around and up we go. Over the mountain and through the woods. Hunting bad guys on the way. Ba-ba-ba. The prince knows the way to pilfer and slay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, itchy, itchy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-ba. Whee! She tries. She really does. That's what I was afraid of. I walked around and leveled up so much that I'm higher level than everybody. Welcome back from your commercial break. Hope it was a good one. Oh, you get it, princess. I have no idea how much damage you've taken, because I'm not allowed to touch you. Ba-ba-ba. All right. Whee! He tries. Boom, 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 boom. Wee. Ooh, shinies I missed. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Meow, 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 meow. What's that princess doing? Nothing. No missing shiny. No, God, that's all the shinies. Nothing like free loot. Whee! Whee!